today we're gonna find out if I made it to the end of the new holiday horror flick, Krampus. Hey guys, welcome back to Monday Morning Critic. I'm Krisily Kennedy, and this week I'm talking about the new holiday horror flick, Krampus. If you guys have watched any of these episodes before, or you follow me on social media, you know that I'm not the biggest horror fan, but with that said, there's been some really great horror movies that I've really loved this year. This is an actual German folklore, and it is a story about a counterpart of St. Nicholas that comes and gets the bad children. So if you don't behave, Santa Claus doesn't come and Krampus comes and takes your family away. So going into the movie, I had seen some trailers and saw that it was a little scary, but then I saw the cast and I saw Toni, Collette, and Adam Scott, and I was like, okay, this can't be that scary, right? Because it has a really strong comedic cast. So I was looking for a little bit more camp and a little less horror. And it's really, really fun to kind of watch this great family getting together for Christmas, and they have all that wreaths, and the mom is really like getting the food ready. I mean, it's like the perfect Christmas holiday. And then what happens at every Christmas holiday, if your family's like my family, people start screaming over each other, somebody might get in a fight, somebody doesn't like the food, and it becomes like this big to-do. If I was a horror fan and I saw this movie, I would think it was pretty great. There is a really great story, there's really great characters, the practical effects are amazing, the monsters are outstanding. Like the work that they put into Krampus, the elves, the gingerbread cookies. I don't know if I will ever look at a gingerbread cookie the same after this movie. There's some really funny scenes in the movie as well. I laughed a lot. So there's definitely that aspect of fun in this movie, which I was really surprised about. The way they took the children and the family members was very dramatic and very scary. I was very surprised when I saw the cast and then I saw the movie as a whole that they went there a lot of times. The biggest problem with the film, outside of me not liking scary movies, is it has 3 endings. Not like it could potentially have 3 endings, like the film has 3 endings. There's 3 points in the film, specifically, that you think, oh, that's the ending, and like you get up to leave. And then something else happens. The first ending that you see, you're like, whoa, they went there, that's dark. And then it goes black and something else happens. And then you get a whole other scene. And then there's a second ending. And you're like, wow, it's not as dark as the first one, still pretty powerful. Wow, they really went there. And then you get the third ending. And now that you've already had 2 endings, the third ending kind of feels like a fraud. And I'm so curious to see if other people noticed the 3 different endings and which ending they would have went with. And I'm also really curious to know if they originally planned on one ending and then had to change it because it was too dark. All right, guys, while Krampus was not for me, I could definitely appreciate all the effects and work put into it. And if you love horror films and you're looking for a holiday horror film, this definitely is for you. Don't forget to come right back on this couch with me next Monday because I am going to be talking about Tom Hardy's new film, Legend, and I am so excited to talk about this one and see it. So meet me right back here next Monday from Monday Morning Critic. See you then. Bye.